Hello world, and welcome to this, the first episode of my Creative Juices vlog. To give it its full title, the Phil Osan Creative Juices vlog. Now you may be wondering why it's called that, because obviously, well, won't be obviously at all if you don't know who the hell I am, but I'm not Phil Osan. But the reason I'm calling it that is because it'll mean something. It'll be a reference that people of a certain age will understand. People of my certain age, for example. Phil Osan. Okay, so it works if you're old enough to understand it. If you're not, it doesn't matter. You're probably not going to be watching this anyway. So anyway, what's this all about? Well, what I aim to do is spend short periods of time, 15-20 minutes maybe, I don't know, maybe longer, maybe shorter, but I'm going to spend that time pontificating about various things that I'm interested in, various artistic endeavours, such as books, music, comedy. Is that an art? I think it is. Film maybe, painting, even dance. Basically, whatever takes my fancy at any given moment. And that's it. So that's the basic premise, okay? Arty-farty stuff for old people, basically. And if you're not old and you're getting something out of this, more power to you. It's great. So, this first episode combines two of those elements, which would be books and music. Yeah, so the book part of it was, I recently finished reading Philip Norman's excellent biography of Mick Jagger, which said a lot about him, told me a lot of stuff I didn't know, some stuff I did know, but it's great. It's great going through the context of it all as he was growing up, and, you know, he's a good few years older than me, but still, I could still relate to a lot of the stuff that he went through when he was growing up. It shows him to be funny, sad, outrageous, mean, generous. It's just a really, really good read, and he's a good writer, Philip Norman. I've read Shout by him about the Beatles, which is also very good. Anyway, so love him or loathe him, Sir Mick has had quite the life, you know. Yeah, but one incident in the book in particular did make me laugh out loud, I've got to say. It was brilliant. It was the Rolling Stones drummer, Charlie Watts, who, to all intents and purposes, comes across as a very reasonable, even-tempered, nice guy. You know, doesn't cause a fuss. Has been doing it for decades, just sitting at the back, banging out a really good tempo. Nice, laid back, you know. But apparently, even he has his limits. So, this is the book, The Mighty Tome, about Mick Jagger. Jagger. Quite a thick one. Took me a good while to read it, but I couldn't put it down. It's one of those kind of books. It's very good. So, I'm just going to read this bit that says everything there is to say about Mick, and quite a lot about Charlie. So, towards the end of 1984, the Stones met in Amsterdam, now the centre of the business structure Prince Rupert had built around them. Mick had a bridge building evening out with Keith, for which he borrowed the jacket Keith had worn to marry Patty. When they returned to the hotel, everyone gathered in Mick's suite, except Charlie. Mick picked up the phone, dialed Charlie's room, and made the same quip he had in front of Adam Mars Jones at the Savoy, on that occasion without giving offence. Where's my drummer? Not a good thing to say to a drummer. After a lengthy interval, there was a knock at the door, and Charlie entered, dressed with extreme dapperness, even by his standards, and smelling strongly of cologne. He walked up to the seated Mick, hauled him to his feet by his jacket lapels, and hit him so hard that he toppled into a platter of smoked salmon sandwiches. This is Mick Jagger we're talking about. Don't ever call me your drummer again, Charlie growled. You're my effing singer. Then exited before Mick had time to say a word. When Mick had recovered his equilibrium, he tried to laugh off the incident, saying that Charlie had been drunk and, in his generally confused state nowadays, hadn't known what he was doing. This diagnosis seemed confirmed a few minutes later when Charlie rang down to say he was returning. He's coming to apologise, Mick announced. Instead, Charlie walked in and walloped him again. Just so you don't forget. That is classic. Brilliant. Good man, Charlie. So, following on from that little incident in the Stones' history, as I think I mentioned, maybe I didn't, the reason I find it so funny is because I'm a drummer in a sort of old school classic R&B style band as well. A bit similar to the Stones maybe early on. And the band I'm in is called The Beauty Club, by the way. The Beauty Club. And this is us, basically. This is the band, right? So this is my band. So this sorry. This staggeringly beautiful gentleman here is Porrick, my bass player. This unspeakably beautiful man here, all the way from Germany, is Sven, my lead guitar player. This just incomparably beautiful gentleman here, all the way from Dublin, Lee, is my lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist. So this is my band, The Beauty Club. And the reason I can get away with saying my band and my musicians, of course, is that we're in lockdown. So lads, if you don't like it, you can't come to my house and smash my face in so I can say what I like. My vlog, you do your own one if you want to get back at me. Alright, so now, the Beauty Club. We are doing our own stuff, have been for a while, writing our own songs in that sort of R&B, bit funky sometimes, bit more rocky other times, even doing the odd ballad, but it's nice, it's good stuff, it's good fun, really enjoying it. Done a few gigs, and coming up shortly is a video of a song that we wrote a while back that we played in a live gig in Dublin, and it's called, what's it called? Brumus, what's it called? Great Days. Great Days. Oh, senior moment. It's called Great Days, which is very apt, I think, for the times we're in at the moment. Oh, Christ, there's a bloody clock going off. Anyway, it's called Great Days. And, it's something we'd all like to look forward to, isn't it? Go back to the great days, or look forward to the great days. So it's quite an apt song. So this is the one I've chosen to play to you this evening to round out this little first episode. Hope you enjoy it. I'll have a little final chat after you've seen it. But anyway, in the meantime, enjoy The Beauty Club and great days.
Set a selfie, come on.
Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight.
Welcome back. So that was the Beauty Club with Great Days, and I hope you enjoyed it. And incidentally, there was a better record. Well, not better. No, it is better. It's a better recording, audio version of that. That is available on various outlets on the interweb. And down below you should probably see this always works in Strictly, doesn't it, with the phone numbers. Anyway, whether it does or not, it's available to listen to, and it's quite nice. It's quite a nice version, and there's a few other songs on there as well you'll be able to listen to. Check us out a bit more. And in the meantime, in case you're wondering what this backing music is, this funky little thing going on, this is my other band, sorry lads, called NCFOM, which is like a sort of occasional jam band with a bunch of mates of mine from Wales, where we get together now and again and we just jam. It's great fun. So this is just some jam music we did a while back. So NCFOM, which by the way stands for No Country for Old Men, which is an inspired title thought of by one of the bass players, Hugh, because there's two bass players. Phil is the other one, and Steve is guitarist. Anyway, that's incidental, but it's nice. It's like the music's nice. It's good, funky, suitable for this sort of So anyway, that's me. That's the first episode done, I think. If you like it, then look out for the next one, whenever that might be. If you have any suggestions, by all means, give us a shout. I'll probably stick my email address up at the end here, so you can get in touch if you want to. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.